Hi everyone, today I just want to make a quick video about the 30 days challenge and basically take you through it and give you a few pointers what you might expect because I think it's a great first stage to quitting alcohol. If you end up deciding to go alcohol free, go sober, and you say to yourself, I'm never drinking again, it can be quite overwhelming. So I kind of recommend to people if they're doing it for the first time, not to overwhelm yourself, not to get that peer pressure from friends and all the questions. Just start with a 30-day challenge. It's always a great starting point. So, some of the tips to success, I think, is preparation. You need to get yourself prepared for it. And the first thing I think you should do is announce it to your friends. The last thing you want to do is turn up to a party, turn up to a wedding, turn up to the pub or the bar or a club and just announce it there and then to everybody that you'll be on the Diet Cokes all night. So I think just telling people in advance, I've signed up for this 30-day challenge at work or a few people I know are doing it, I'm going to give it a go, etc. I think the pressure will be a lot less because people won't be expecting you to go on forever and ever and it'll be a lot easier. Another tip is to clear the house of booze. We all know how tempting it is when you finish work and you open up the fridge and there's three cans left, or you open up the cupboard and there's a half bottle left, and you kind of give it the old, I'll have a few, I'll maybe only have one, and before you know it, you're back at the shop and it's all a disaster. Another one is track your progress, whether that be buy a calendar and X off the days, download an app. I use one called Days Since, and it's basically just a super simple app that's free that does a countdown. You can use it for anything if you want, if you quit smoking or days since you started the gym or days since you started exercising. It is really good, but I think tracking your progress really important. It's great to just X off those days and look back and think, wow, I'm already five and I'm already 10 and I can do this. That's really important. The fourth tip is in preparation is to just build a small community if you can. Maybe convince one of your friends to do it, maybe one of your colleagues, or maybe even sign up to an online an online 30-day challenge. I think there's one called 1 year no beer, but I think even though it says 1 year no beer, I think they do 30-day and 90-day challenges as well. Because it's always great to be in the same boat as other people. They'll be going through the same thing as you. They can give you encouragement. You can motivate them. It's kind of like a win-win. And my last tip in the preparation is just remind yourself that there will be cravings there, there will be temptations. So just put a plan in place for when those cravings come. If one comes at night time, just go for a walk, for example. Just stick on a movie, go to the cinema. Maybe phone one of your friends in the support group uh, that you've come up with in a community. Maybe call the friend that you're doing it with. Ask them are they having cravings. Kind of encourage each other because, like I say, those triggers will come. And for me, being an old binge drinker, it would have been on the Friday night. One text message and I would crumble. I'd be saying all week, I'm not drinking, I'm not drinking. Then Friday at maybe 3, 4 o'clock, a few of us going out, fancy joining us, or having a meal at mine. I've got the wine, etc. Why don't you come round? And that would be me crumbling. But I've mentioned in videos before, I didn't really prepare for it. I just went in head first the first time I went alcohol free. Fell into bad habits again after 5 years of alcohol free. Now I'm back on the alcohol free path. But it is very, very tempting. So just make sure that you've got a plan in place. One thing I want you to do as well if you're doing the challenge is to just write down the benefits, kind of why you're doing this, why you're taking 30 days off. And as you know, the benefits are endless. Better sleep, more money, you're doing better at work, no brain fog, no anxiety, and the list is just endless. And as part of my last point I made with kind of planning for it, I would definitely write down all those reasons and also maybe write down the negative reasons of drinking. Like one of the reasons, there's a reason why you're doing a 30-day challenge. You're not just woke up one morning and think I'm off it. Probably had maybe a blackout night. Maybe you fell out with somebody. Maybe you just got so drunk. Maybe you woke up and looked at your bank statement and you've blown half your wage on a 2-day bender going out to pubs and clubs and you just think that's enough. So there is a reason why you're doing it. So just write them all down. What I did was write on one side of the paper, write all the negatives of drinking, crap sleep, you're just maybe phoning in sick to work, maybe lost a few friends, had a few arguments, spent way too much money, you're overweight, you're never exercising. Honestly, the list's endless. And on the other side of the paper, just write down all the benefits: better sleep, more energy, no brain fog, saving money, going on holiday more, paying off loans. Just honestly, it's absolutely endless. So, like I say, always keep those benefits close, write them down, even on your phone in your notes, so you can always refer back to them. Because, like I say, we always need a reason why to do something. We don't just wake up one morning and succeed at stuff when there is no reason to actually do it. Once you get to the 30 days, I think it's a really good time to ask yourself, why not go to 90 days? It's funny when people finish a 30-day or 90-day challenge or even 1 year challenge, ask somebody who's done it before, what they'll say is, I can't believe how good I feel. Oh, work this month, I've done so much. Oh, I even set up a side hustle. Oh, I've been exercising all night, not had one takeaway, not had one Uber Eats. Oh, and you wouldn't believe how much money I've saved. Absolutely incredible. I'm so fresh in the brain. I've got absolutely no brain fog. I spent so much time with my kids, and on and on and on. Yet they want to go home and crack open a beer again, to go right back to that negative lifestyle, all those reasons they wrote down. But like I say, just ask yourself after the 30 days, why not go to 90 days? Why not turn it into a 60-day challenge? Because like I say, it's crazy when you think about it, that you're actually sitting there feeling that good. You've done so well, and now you want to go back to that lifestyle again. It just doesn't really make sense. I don't think people really think about it, but I hope this is some good advice for you to get you through the challenge. Like I say, it's sometimes better to start with a 30-day challenge, because for the vast majority of us, the thought of never ever drinking again, even though you really want to and you might actually make it, it can be a bit overwhelming. So, my advice: start with the 30-day, maybe turn that into a 60 or 90-day. Once you're absolutely buzzing and feeling great and saving all this cash, do a 1 year no beer, or, as they call it, just take a year sober. And then after that 1 year, people will be, even maybe after the 90 days, you'll have a different mindset. People will have a different mindset. They'll probably know you as the non drinker now. So there won't be as much pressure for you to drink, because you've not been to the pub, you've not been getting hammered or taking substances or whatever for the last 90 days. And you go into the 1 year, and then that's it. And then maybe after the year, you're just like, you know what? I don't really fancy it anymore. But anyway, good luck with the challenge if you're taking one. I'm releasing daily videos at the moment, so please like and subscribe if you like the video. Leave a comment as well if you like, and see you in the next one. Thanks.